We are now within 48 hours of leaving the theatre. We've kind of run out of seats. It's looking very, very sad. There's cables hanging out of ceilings. Virtually all of the furniture has gone out now. I'd say we were 99% out of the Coliseum.
You know, without anything hanging from the flies, with none of the lights in, with all the seats out of the auditorium. It pulls you up short, definitely. You know, I walked on stage last Sunday, and it just feels like a big old barn, and it's quite sad in a way. But one obviously has to think about why we're doing it, which is to make everything better when we move back in.
Less than a month ago we were still doing panto performances. To have got to where we've got to within well, it will be 4 weeks by the end of this week, has taken an enormous amount of hard work.
All of our staff have been working like Trojans to strip the building, to get everything out, because of course we cannot leave anything behind.
Here we are at the old library. We've moved, and this is where the production departments are based, and we're going to be based here for the next 8 or so months while the building has some important repairs done to it. And it's really nice. What a lovely building. Right, here we are back in the building in the warm, and this is the inside of the old library, and this is where the company is based for the next 8 months. We've got the production department, stage management, technical stage management, electrics, design, wardrobe, and the creative teams and the rehearsal rooms. They're all here. Mammoth task, moving out of the Coliseum Theatre to the old library. We've moved down all our props, furniture, and lighting and costume. We've got so much stuff back at the Coliseum. It was packed to the gunnels, and it's all been moved down here. It was a complete headache, but it's now done, and we're here with just about everything we need, we think we need, for our next oncoming rep season. It's great for all the departments to have so much space, and the practicality of having each department so close and yet so much space is really useful. And here we are in wardrobe, which is right next door to the rehearsal room. It makes the connection between rehearsals and making of the costumes so much better and so much more exciting, and we can have a more hands-on connection and affinity between the rehearsal room and the wardrobe department, and it really is very useful, and that goes right across the whole building. We've got so much space, and it really is making an enormous difference. This is the rehearsal space. It used to be the technical reference section in the library. Obviously we've taken the books out and the shelves out, and we've used this enormous floor space to put down a lino floor on which we can mark up in full proportions the set that's going to be in the Grange Arts Centre, the next production. It gives us the opportunity to put furniture in the exact positions that the actors are going to have them on the night. So when we're rehearsing, we get that exact dynamic that we're going to see in the theatre. Up the road at the Coliseum Theatre, we're so chock-a-block with bits and pieces that we need to have as a production company. And we've come here and we've got so much space, so it really makes a big difference in terms of storage for all our technical equipment, but also for the acting company, who have more space to rehearse in and plenty of space around them. It just makes for a really conducive, creative environment.
We've just opened our new box office on Albion Street as we've moved out of the Coliseum Theatre while it's being refurbished. Oh, it's been really good. We've had brass band playing outside, we've had balloons, we've had staff and cast coming in for sandwiches and cake and coffee, and we've been selling tickets as well over the phone and at the counter. Well, so far so good. It's a lovely unit. It's been very well planned out and decorated, and yeah, it's good. We might not want to go back.
The out and about process has already started. We're now one show into that process already.
We're performing at the Grange Arts Centre. We're doing a tour starting off in Huddersfield at Lawrence Batley, and we're also doing an open air production at Alexandria Park.
It's a real opportunity for us to experiment with what we do as a theatre company.
We're doing it. It's actually happening. I mean, it's been 15 to 18 months in the planning, and it's actually happening now.